Tool Tuesday. What have you been on my life? I feel like I hardly ever see you.
Discontinuing videos.
Discontinuing gear wrench. What the hell?
Any gloves, Jeff?
Oh, he's got gloves. He's got the love glove.
The monster gloves, still not in stock.
Monster gloves out of stock. But the spy glasses are on point.
My glasses in stock.
I got a few of them now.
Depending on how many.
Ooh, look at these. Did we see these last time? Oh, your Knipex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-piece Knipex pliers set. And believe it or not, these little guys do come in handy for small things. I didn't think I'd ever use one that small, but that's nice. That's real nice. What's the latest? What's the greatest? Still rocking the orange and gray monster cart. Either he's selling them in that color all the time, or it's still the same one.
That is a new one.
Oh, all right, all right. Ooh, check this out. I was showing you guys about Lang Tools a while back, but I don't think we got a chance to really cover this brake caliper piston retraction tool. This thing's freaking sick. I got the rebranded Blue Point one, but I'll tell you that those things are a lifesaver. Lifesaver. Yes. Well, you see, I'm not a huge over-the-top fan of these spins. I don't know if you've gotten any feedback, Jeff, but these things kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. Don't work out real well.
Project.
Just throwing that out there.
It worked perfect, dude.
If you're using them for the right project.
Well, the one I see.
No, there's these. This is oversized for like most heater hoses, upper and lower only. What else are you gonna use it for?
I ate ice cream with those. Shut
Maybe.
Wow. Can we say screen edit? We're gonna have to find a different tool truck and start doing videos on. This guy's starting to throw all different kinds of random things out there. Where's Junior? Bring Junior up.
Junior's out
He's
working.
become a disgruntled tool distributor.
Junior's out working his butt off, dude.
Nice. That's so new though. Well, I mean, I guess everything's new if you look at it in its package. What else can we look at here? Ooh, look, they got the Easy Red and orange and black now. I will tell you one thing that Tommy and I did kind of run into. These things do work really well, and they are kick butt in the beginning. But with the heat, it just bleh, right?
Doesn't really hold on to your head very well.
Yeah, once you start using them a lot, you know, might have to just buy a new pair every month. You recommend?
From a tool guy, that's
Well, tool guy will say, yeah, you know, I'll sell you one every week if you want one.
We've got 3 different colors.
Plenty of options for you, Mr. Tommy.
Whatever your mood is for the day, you wear that color.
Right.
On my
Just
other
that
old battery.
weird glitch in
Yeah, Jeff, I will see you next week. Hopefully I'll have some money to be able to buy some.
All right, sounds very good.
Thank you, sir.
Have an excellent one.
I'm sorry. Who makes these crimpers again?
Those are OTC.
Okay, that's what I thought.
OTC has their version. Lyle has their version. Cornwell, Snap-on. The Snap-ons have the thickest kind of handle, and
But dang, they all look damn close, don't they?
they're close. Yeah, they are close. The OTC ones, the head of the OTC and the head of the Lyle are a thinner head than the Cornwell and the Snap-on. So it becomes either I love these ones because, or I hate these ones because.
Gotcha.
So one benefit that I saw on the Cornwell ones was it had a cutter on the front as well as on the back. I think OTC just has it on the back side. So that's kind of nice to have them both. I'm not sure on the Snap-on one, but that was something that I personally liked on them, and I haven't found it on the OTC, and I don't believe it's on the Lyle. I sold 2 sets of the Lyle ones when they first came out and had big complaints on them. They sold them in a 2-piece kit, and they were just different gauges, so they didn't have an angle one. But both of the guys that bought them brought them back and said, "Nah, not for us. Don't like them." I don't remember there being a big difference between those and the OTC, but there was something about them in either guy. And they were two different spectrums too. One guy was at a cement plant, and one guy was a regular automotive, and both of them were like, damn. So.
So you rebuilt Shane's Streamlight there. You have to do that fairly often. I mean, they seem like good quality. One of the best quality flashlights,
This might
really.
be the first time Jeff's ever rebuilt one of my flashlights for me.
Which one would you really recommend, though? The LED or the high lumen?
No. So if it's me personally, I tell everybody buy the high lumen. You're gonna spend like an extra $20 to $23. There's a few dollars difference.
I have two high lumens and one regular.
And dim it down. I mean, lots of people don't ever show that you have a high,
dimmer.
Yeah, a medium, and a low. So the complaint on the high lumens is, oh, it's only going to get an hour to an hour and a half of runtime. Yeah, that's true. It's also 800 lumens, and this one with the upgrade is now to 450, so almost double the brightness. Yeah, the runtime is going to be roughly half. They're all using the same style battery in them now. You have the nickel metal hydrate battery. The old ones were nickel cadmium, and then you can also get a lithium ion. I've had bad feedback on the lithium ion ones. I have those in my personal ones. I like them, but I don't use them every day. You guys are like, well, I don't like that it just dies on me. That's how lithium ion works. It'll hold that voltage, and once it gets to a certain point, it's dead. But if you have two batteries, what does it matter? Yeah, but when I know when I'm in the middle of the job, the other ones will dim down. Okay, so sell more of the nickel metal hydrate than I do the lithium ion.
Pretty easy for someone to get the button for the bottom if they wanted that as an option.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is. I might actually, yeah, there it is. It's about $22 for that. Streamlight used to have them a lot. Now this is going back probably 10 years before I was a tool guy. But my lights that I bought, they all had the dual switch on the back. And then I think it was to make it more cost effective, they started giving it as an option. You could buy them like this, or you could buy them with the dual switch. And when you buy the dual switch after the fact, it's the same price as if you bought it with the dual switch. So
now I heard you can actually, well, you can change your high lumen out to a regular LED if you want. Can you do the other way around too? Can you just change the bulb?
It's all in the module.
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's not in the bulb. It's all inside of that module. So
There
your
is no
button.
bulb, it's part of it.
Ah. And the LED would just be a bulb then.
Yeah.
And that's why that little guy right there.
No, that is for the old incandescent ones.
Yeah.
The old all metal ones.
That's a stinger, not a...
Okay.
So
Cool.
let's see if I have.
That's old Maglite style.
I'll break one out next week. We can show. But there's a, well, you can see through. You can see the size of the LED.
Yeah.
So larger.
Okay. All right. Sweet, man. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready to get on out of here. I'm gonna get one little thing today. I kind of needed some flush cut dikes or cutters. Don't know what I did with the little snap-on ones that I had. They may very well be at the house, but picked these up today from Jeff. What's that?
One for precision.
These look pretty precision-y.
They are. If you're looking, you're not worried about.
Oh, I don't want them that small. That's,
Yeah.
let me show you guys. All right, so he was talking about something really itty bitty bitty bitty. We don't need that itty bitty bitty.
Last thing.
All right, one last thing. What's up?
What not to let Justin Dow recommend to buy? It's still on my truck. Right?
Ah.
This is so when guys are like, "Hey, that looks pretty cool." I can say, "No, it's not cool."
I told you return that. You said you was going to return it, and then Noah said, we're going to hang on to it, show this is a piece of crap. And I was like, all right.
That's right.
That's not my fault.
That's right.
Hey, but we are going to pick up these little moderately precision Knipex 7201140 because I've heard good things about these things, and I've loved Knipex so far. I've had no problem with any of their product line.
Right on there for plastic, not for metal. Wait till he tries the warranty those. We'll see.
Hey. For copper. Why would anyone utilize these for plastic?
Zip ties, man.
Just zip ties. They're gonna spend, my guess is, $30 to $40 to cut zip ties. I can't cut wire with these.
No, they're not designed to cut wire.
Copper wire, little copper wire.
Not designed for it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Look at the surface. You can see it's not hardened.
But it's sharp too, yeah?
Yeah. You know who spent money on those? Palm Springs Cycler. Bicycle shop. Mountain bike. Zip tying, brake cables, and things. And those guys don't make much money, so you make lots of money. Wait a minute. I forgot where we're at.
We're gonna go ahead and jam though. Jeff, thanks for having us on the truck.
Have a great
We'll
day,
see you guys back at the house for beer and bullshit. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Justin again. As always, thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. Cool Tool Tuesday, baby. So we finally caught up with Jeff. He's been real busy, but we're always glad to see Jeff whenever he can show up. Seems like it is kind of every other week. He did have a lot of the same old same, if you will. We've been on his truck numerous times throughout the years, and you can see pretty much everything is like the same company. Sometimes there's some newer stuff or killer stuff that he has on the truck for what he would consider a hot promo deal. Other times, I'm able to find something a little bit better of a deal for you by going to Amazon. There are things that I do buy off Amazon that he does sell on the truck. So I'll make sure to put various links down in the description for you of various products that Jeff sells on his truck for your ease of access. Sometimes there's a coupon code that gets some extra added discount. But I did find my Snap-on flush cut wire snippers. So these actually are made for cutting metal. He is right, the handles on the Snap-on are a bit thicker than they are on the Knipex. These Knipex pliers are made for cutting zip ties. Got me to thinking when I was in the truck, why the hell would anyone buy those? And I started thinking about it, I was like, well, you know, if you have a pair of flush cuts like this, and you're using them as they're intended to for cutting wires, if you're using them for plastic zip ties and not cutting them for copper wires, does it dull them out? That's a question I have for you guys. I don't know if that dulls them out faster. I would not utilize something like this to cut zip ties. A regular pair of dikes, sure, if you can fit it in that specific area, but some dikes are a little bit longer than others. And I know there are some tricky spots that I get into where I have to cut a zip tie and I need something relatively short. So even though I wasn't too sold on the matter, I did decide to pick up these pure plastic, okay, Knipex zip tie cutters. Whatever. I will take both of these to work because I need both of them. We're gonna run it. Some other Knipex products I do recommend. One of them you saw in the truck was actually these Cobras. Okay, he had a 5-piece set. I'll look and see if I can't find the 5-piece set and put it down below for you. But I will tell you, these Cobras, pretty amazing, dude. I love these things. They are phenomenal. I brought them home just so I can show you that these are one of my favorite go-tos now, okay? Been utilizing them for a little while. Not an everyday kind of plier that I would use. A specialty plier, but a plier that you're gonna wish that you had. So they don't get a lot of use, but when I use them, I'm glad that I got them. I'll tell you that much. Another one are gonna be these Raptor pliers that Knipex sells, okay? These things are pretty awesome. It's almost like an adjustable wrench with extra bite, because as you squeeze down on that fastener, you can turn it, right? So it works out pretty good. Raptor plier, baby. Jurassic Park, eat your heart out. These things are freaking awesome. Love having them. I'll make sure to throw those down below for you too. But tonight's garage topic, if you will, if we had a garage topic, comes from Rylan. I was talking with him a little bit today. Back and forth through Facebook message. Not going to post our chat back and forth, but I will tell you, he did reach out to me and he asked my opinion. What do you think about lube techs that are trying to come up through a dealership buying Snap-on toolboxes? Guys, I got no problem with not just entry-level techs buying Snap-on toolboxes, or guys that have been doing it for a minute, or even guys that are master techs that decided to finally go that route after a while of buying Snap-on toolboxes. The toolboxes are phenomenal. You get what you pay for, okay? You get the quality. There is quality behind it. There's another couple things that you guys might not realize. The color doesn't go away. They have it saved on file. So if you decided you wanted to buy a matching end cabinet later or end locker, you can. They can match it and then you can add it on. You don't have to buy everything all in one shot, okay? If your toolbox is sitting on the sun, well, maybe you might want it so that way it all kind of, you know, burns the same and looks the same after years of usage. But again, they do have the color on file and they can color coordinate and match your toolbox. So that's a huge upside. Numero dos, okay, interchangeable drawers. So the skinny drawer factor I always complained about, that we complained about the Icon, we've complained about it with Snap-on. We did find out when we were on the rock and roll cab truck that they do have the option of changing out those 1.5 inch, 2 inch drawers to accommodate a deeper or bigger one. So if you wanted a deeper drawer, they do have that option. You might have to ask for it. They're not going to tell you about it up front, but the option is available. KRAs, let's talk about KRAs for a minute. So most KRAs do not come with a power bank drawer, nor does KRL. But you can get that as an add-on. We don't have the video up anymore, but I discussed this in depth detail with Garrett, and we did discuss it through a video that has been taken down. But yes, there is an option for a power drawer. So if you want to remove one of your drawers, one of your smaller ones off to the right that are pretty deep, that's made to accommodate a power drawer, that's an option. You can do that. They have that availability. Stainless steel top. I recommend a stainless steel top to anybody that wants to buy a bottom chest, to include those that want to get a hutch. I also recommend getting a power option if there is an option. So Matco does have the option of having the two 110 inverters or whatever right there on the front of the fascia, plus two USBs. Same with Icon. Same with the USB built-in /110 power strip that Husky has. A lot of cheaper toolbox companies have done this. You're going to want that because if you have a laptop, you're going to want to plug it in. If you have a charging station that you want to create, you're going to want to plug stuff in. You have USB stuff, maybe it's your mod, maybe it's your cell phone, you're going to want to plug and charge stuff in at one point in time. If you have a hutch, you're going to want to plug stuff in, charge it, and then close it up for the night, depending on what shop you work for. Some shops you can trust openly, okay? You don't have to lock up. Other shops you can't, where your tools and even your batteries and some other stuff will grow legs, or they'll borrow it and they'll leave stuff everywhere. They just don't care. It's not their property. Depends on where you work though, right? So, but if you're gonna buy a toolbox and you're a lube tech, do yourself a favor. If you're thinking about buying a Snap-on one over a cheap one, I'm not gonna tell you no. I'm gonna tell you, does it fit within your budget? Is it the same color that you wanted? If you're just buying one off the tool truck because that's what they had and you got approved, don't. Take a step back. What color do you really want? What trim do you want? You can interchange trim. You don't have to accept the trim that comes with it. You don't have to accept the primary color that comes with it. You can pick your trim. You can pick your color. You can pick if you want a stainless steel top with power. You can pick if you want interchangeable drawers that are deeper. Get rid of the skinny drawers. You can pick if you want a power drawer. You could pick end lockers if you wanted to, a hutch if you wanted to. Build your dream box within your affordability. If you can afford, then get it. If you can't afford, then don't. If you're not sure that you want to be in this industry, then don't. Wait till you had some time under your belt, get something cheaper that'll accommodate you for the meantime, and when you feel like you're growing out of it or you just don't like it, then you can move on to the next thing, right? Security. Let's talk about security real briefly. Yes, so on the Harbor Freight US General with the slide latch that you open it up with, even if that thing is closed and locked up, you can still pull back the side just enough to slip a pry bar in and pop that baby open. So if somebody really wanted to get in, they could. You're not going to have that with a Snap-on. You're just not. The Icon's tight. You go ahead and lock that tumbling system up, you ain't got nothing to worry about. When you unlock that tumbling system, those drawers are tight. They're tight to open. It's almost frustrating how tight they are to open and close in a way. There are different color options. They have the blue with the chrome trim. They got the red with the chrome trim. They have the black with the chrome trim, and they have the green with the black trim. I really like that green with the black trim. But again, you pick your color before you order it, and they do have a credit card lineup too. You have to do what's right for you. Don't let anyone down in the comments of this video tell you if you're a lube tech or starting out, don't bury yourself in debt. Don't go that route, yada, yada, yada. It's too expensive. You can't afford it. They don't know your financial budget. They don't know what it is that you can afford. And if you feel like you're going to juggle through box after box because you're just not satisfied, and then eventually you get to the box that you want, losing a few dollars or pennies on the dollar, selling boxes for cheaper that you bought till eventually ending up in a Snap-on box because that's what you wanted all along, don't let these people tell you no. I have had people tell me I have no business having a 4-channel lab scope with a scan tool that costs that much because I don't do it on a daily. It's not your money, okay? That's what I have to say to you about that. And you guys should feel the same exact way. If you are a lube tech and you can afford to, and you're starting out at a dealership that's sending you to training, and everything is going well, and you feel like it's within your budget to afford with or without that job, that you can afford it, then I say more power to you. Get what you want to get the first time. But you'd better be certain, because these snap-on boxes come in different heights, anywhere from 39 inches to 46 inches to 50 inches in height. So be sure of how tall you are and how high up you want that box. Be sure where you want that hutch to be if you were to add one on. Be sure that the drawers are interchangeable and that you can change it. Snap-on, yes. Other companies, no. It's your money. You have to look at it every single day. This is what you work for, okay? Guys work really, really hard to buy the tools they want. They work really, really hard to buy the car they want. They work really hard to buy the toolboxes they want, the house they want, the dog they want, the wife they want, the way they want their kids' lifestyles to be as a result. It is your money, and it is your lifestyle, and only you have to stare at that thing every single day. That's all I got for this rant. I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. I think the information that Jeff gave as far as the Stinger went was awesome. I think Knipex is awesome. I'm super excited for Rylan to get this toolbox if that's what it is that he wants. I did share some of my thoughts and opinions about this with him. I hope he gets to do a little bit more research and then decide which one it is that he wants. He almost dove in on the first thing that was on the truck, and I think that is a no-go. Do not do that. Of anything else, if you're going to take anything away from this video, do not just go with the one on the truck because it's there because you got approved. You got approved, you're gonna be sinking money into this thing, you're gonna have to pay for that APR, you already know what your payments are. Get it in the right color, size, height, width, drawers, power options. Get everything that you want, all in one shot, within your budget. That's all I gotta say about that. Cheers to those of you that have your beers, and we'll see you guys next video. Deuces.